In the early 70s, somebody told me about a beginners group that was going out and playing at Howard Park, and I got myself invited and got a pair of skates at J.C. Penney's and went out there and just loved it. And then I got invited to play with some Notre Dame faculty and staff guys that were playing at the new rink at Notre Dame in the early 70s. And the more I played, the more I fell in love with the sport. I loved the sport so much, I got my boys involved, and I got involved more and more in helping and coaching. And at the same time, I came across some of the buildings that were here that were selling very inexpensively, and bought them for cheap storage for our company. But I envisioned a chance to put a rink in at a reasonable price to keep the costs down for those kids and people that wanted to play hockey. I got approval, and we started building the rink in the end of 93 and 94. We laid our first ice. We started the compressors up to lay our first ice the day my youngest son was born. And so by then, Notre Dame and Coach Smith and Coach McNeil had already done a great job of developing the interest here in youth hockey and high school hockey. We had a little bit of men's hockey, and we needed some more ice time. So the rink fit perfectly into the needs of the city. I started the rink thinking that this would be a for-profit organization, and it turned out it was a non-profit organization. And after several years, I decided it wasn't right for me to ask the rest of the family that really didn't get too into hockey to keep subsidizing it. And so with a few other people, we put together a non-for-profit organization and continued the rink in that manner. Hockey had grown enough to where we really needed another sheet of ice, and so you're now in the building that was built by our non-for-profit organization called South Bend Youth Hockey to add to the capabilities of all the kids to keep playing. And so on through the years, there's always been an opportunity for kids as they're growing up, mainly boys, now girls as well, to play in competitive situations and teamwork and situations where there's a winner and a loser, and the harder you try, the better chance you got to success. The more you play as a team, the better chance you have of success. You do have to go through failures, you have to learn from failures. These are all great lessons in life, and they're great lessons in business. Business itself has all kinds of ups and downs to it. You got to stay with it, you got to try to outwork your opponents. You got to try to build a team that works together, that has the same culture, all the same kinds of things you need to build a good team in sports, particularly hockey. Hockey is such a great sport because you don't have one star usually going from one end to the other. You almost always have a number of passes. People have to be in the right place. People have to play their position, do their thing, or the team falls apart.